Most people enjoy watching videos depicting how animals behave in the wild, because they like to see a good hunt. Hunts are filled with danger, excitement, and the viewer never knows what to expect. It's much better than your typical Hollywood movie, where you can tell how it will end even before it begins. If you're into watching how wild animals hunt, you're at the right place, as we count down 14 crazy animal hunting battles caught on camera. Number 14, lion hunting zebra. Just watch what happens when this lioness ambushes the zebra to realize how powerful they are. As it takes the lioness across a road and into the jungle, the zebra hops and kicks, bouncing all over the place. The lioness must let go of the zebra for a little while because the parkour is too difficult for her. When she tries to latch on again, the zebra throws out its hind legs, making it impossible for the lioness to hold on. The feline pursues the zebra, but the adrenaline-fueled zebra is too strong and escapes. Is this a lioness that has perfected the art of hunting? She tries to subdue this powerful zebra, but the zebra is not easily subdued. You may be surprised to learn that zebras have teeth. The zebra decides to take advantage of them and bites the lion, startling it. This allows the zebra to flee, and when the lion tries to reclaim it, the zebra unleashes a few kicks, putting the lion back in its place. When this lioness snatches the zebra, she doesn't expect the mother zebra to join the fight and get between the feline and her foal. When the mother zebra frees her foal and kicks the lion in the face, the two can flee without significant injury. This zebra is out for a stroll in the wild when it gets attacked by a lion. When the lion leaps on the zebra's back, the zebra gives it a once-in-a-lifetime kick, sending the lion flying into the air and possibly calculating how many sheep are in the sky.
The Fanatic brings you all the best content you want to see when it comes to the animal kingdom. If you want to see the latest confrontations between animals and the best animal videos, please subscribe now. We post new videos every day for your entertainment.
Number 13, lion versus giraffe. A female lion gets a taste of what a giraffe is capable of when the tall animal runs right through her like a household cat. It's starting to become dark, and this giraffe is attempting to protect her calf from a lion pride. The lions are patient, waiting for the proper moment to strike, and when they do, they are successful, leaving the mother giraffe with no choice but to let her child perish. This giraffe is pulling the rest of the pride at its feet while carrying a lioness on her back. The giraffe advances, but the lions maintain their grip. Both the giraffe and the lions are finding this difficult. Willpower will win out, and as the giraffe tosses the lioness to the ground on her back, the game shifts and the giraffe walks away. As the pride tries to get to her already dead kid laying in the dense grass, a giraffe is taking it to the lions and attempting to stomp them. The giraffe stands guard, attempting to inflict as much pain on the cats as possible because she does not want the felines to get to it. The lions, on the other hand, eventually acquire their prize since the giraffe can't stand still for too long without putting herself in danger. Number 12, jaguar attacks crocodile. The caiman has been the area's top predator for many years, but the hunter becomes the hunted here. This incredible act of predation was captured on tape by a tourist in Brazil's Pantanal and has gone viral since. It demonstrates how cunning and daring predatory cats can be. It's not easy to get the better of a caiman, but this jaguar makes it look easy. Then there's the feat of swimming with the animal in his mouth and carrying it across the water. This jaguar wastes little time slaying a caiman by plunging into the water. However, it appears the jaguar has misplaced the caiman and is unable to locate it. Is it nearby, thinking the jaguar won't see it, or did it swim away? What a cunning caiman we have in our midst. Another jaguar leaps into the water head first to kill a caiman. Caiman hunting for jaguars appears to be a national pastime. The jaguar is so powerful it can easily pull the caiman out of the water and up a small riverbank almost without effort. Number 11. Otter hunting fish. This otter is cute, but in our thumbnail you can see how violent and dangerous it looks. Otters are fearsome hunters who do not back down or surrender lightly. When fishing in Bangladesh, this approach is employed. Otters are great hunters and they catch a lot of fish by guiding them with their ropes in the water. Do the otters leave anything for their handlers once they've filled their bellies? I guess only the handlers have the answer to this question. The Pantanal is one of the world's last big wildernesses. It has a lot of fresh water and a lot of different animals. The endangered giant river otter, the world's largest weasel, is the most voracious fish eater in the Pantanal. Their incredibly sensitive whiskers allow them to follow changes in water pressures and currents while diving underwater, which aids them in fishing. The otter is a fantastic hunter. This otter is fishing and catches something, consumes its supper straight on the spot. This otter family has caught a giant catfish, which will be enjoyed by the entire family. I'm not sure the fish is still alive, but if it is, it won't be for long because the otters are constantly chomping on it. Number 10. Snow leopard hunting goat. No hunter other than the snow leopard would have a chance of hunting such agile prey as the markhor on the hazardous Himalayan hills. The terrain is insane, but the snow leopard is agile and skilled and manages to grab the markhor, but only for a few seconds as the markhor dives into the water and escapes. Watch this snow leopard chase a mountain goat down a cliff when suddenly predator and prey tumble down the cliff as if they had been thrown from the top. How neither of these animals doesn't die at the end of this fall is beyond me. They are colliding with large rocks at high speed with nothing to absorb the shock. When it's all said and done, after a 200-foot fall, both animals are immobile. They're either in a coma or dead. This is another spectacular chase executed by the snow leopard, but this time both animals keep their balance and run down the cliff without falling. The snow leopard catches up to its prey and makes the kill. It's insane that the snow leopard must chase animals on this type of terrain. Every time he goes on a hunt, he risks his life. Number 9. Puma hunting guanaco. Guanacos can grow to be 3 times the size of a female puma and reach a height of 2 meters. Will this mother be able to care for her pups as they get older? The guanaco is a magnificent creature. The puma persists and her kittens try to assist, but they're simply too little and inexperienced to bring down such a large prey. Worse, the mother has suffered serious injuries. Her injuries are significant and she will need weeks to recuperate fully. Her cubs, on the other hand, will not survive long if not nourished. Not only is it difficult for prey, but predators also go through their own hardships and tribulations. What an incredible sighting! This female puma took her time getting into the right position to take on a wary guanaco, and she moved at just the right time. This does not imply the puma will be fed. This displays the size and strength of a guanaco, as well as how difficult it is for the pumas to get a meal. This video of a puma jumping on the guanaco is cut short, and all we see is the puma flying over the guanaco and disappearing. Number 8. Mongoose hunting snake. A Cape cobra in the house is challenged by this pet mongoose. Because the mongoose is a snake killer, this cobra should consider fleeing as soon as possible. But the only difficulty is it must first get past the mongoose. The cobra manages to escape from beneath the couch, and as soon as it is outside, it heads for the open field. But the mongoose pursues it relentlessly and harasses it. Look at this mongoose battling a big cobra. This snake is quite frightening, and it tries biting the mongoose multiple times. I'm not sure if the snake was able to hit the mongoose with the last strike, but the mongoose scrambled out of there. This mongoose defies a huge snake in this filthy puddle of water, refusing to give up until the cobra is killed. The poison of the cobra has no effect on the mongoose because it is somewhat immune to it. When the mongoose charges, the cobra is reduced to mincemeat and is exterminated. This mongoose catches a snake and carries it across a ditch, killing and devouring it. This cobra is aggressive and tries multiple times to strike this mongoose, but the mongoose is swift and avoids getting struck. The mongoose is usually confident while approaching the cobra and avoids being bitten. Slithering back into its bowl, the snake rests. I'm not sure if it's preparing itself for the mongoose to eat it, or if it's for a special ritual. When the mongoose reappears, the snake tries to bite it numerous times before fleeing. The mongoose pursues it until it is cornered behind a garbage can. Number 7. Honey badger versus lion. This male lion charges a honey badger, but the badger fends off the lion. This badger isn't going to put up with this cat's shenanigans. It tells the lion not to waste its time, and unless it wants to join forces and contribute, it should depart. After giving it some thought, the lion chooses to join the badger. They're most likely on their way to meet the scarecrow and the Tin Man. This honey badger is screaming and spitting at this cub, and the cub has no idea why. The cub merely wants to be friends with it. The lion pride is up against 2 honey badgers. To say the badgers are outmatched is an understatement, but you never know what happens with badgers. The lions flee when the badgers stand up to them. Number 6. Otters hunting caiman and crocodile. The gigantic otter is one of the fiercest animals in the Amazon jungle. Black caimans, anacondas, jaguars, and pumas are constantly around them. 2 otters are responsible for protecting and training 6 pups in the ways of the forest. When a caiman approaches the family in search of a meal, this otter father has a lot on his plate. The 2 otters waste little time in encircling the caiman and striking first, but the caiman can do much damage. The puppies become panicked and accidentally follow their parents into battle, which is not ideal. The parents must now continue to fight the caiman while also worrying about the puppy's safety. Adult otters, on the other hand, strengthen their attack and prevent the caiman from fleeing. The damage has been done and the caiman is no longer alive, but not before killing 2 of the pups. These otters take on this massive crocodile, and despite the crocodile's massive mouth gaping open, the otters go on the attack until the crocodile retreats into the water. The otters provide an excellent example of teamwork and bravery. Number 5. Wolf hunting bison. Despite their size, bison are so dangerous that only a few wolf packs are ready to attack them. A bison may easily kill or damage a wolf, and killing one requires a great deal of hunting cooperation. As a herd of bison and wolves stroll through the snow, the environment is breathtaking. The wolves circle the herd to upset it, but the bison are armed and aggressive, so the wolves must tread carefully. The wolves try to cause a stampede and separate one of the smaller bison by pursuing the herd, but the enormous beasts see through the wolves' plot and form a circle around their young with their horns facing outwards. They appear to be telling the wolves, "Come get some." It only takes one bison to make a mistake and desert the group for the wolves to win, but the bison stick together. The bison fear for whatever reason, and most of the herd flees, leaving only a few bison behind, and what was about to happen does. The wolves kill one of the bisons, providing them with food for the time being, but they will soon have to restart their hunt. This bison is annihilating this lone wolf, tossing it into the air and trampling it, but the wolf refuses to give up, despite being drenched in blood, fatigued, and losing. These wolves are chasing a large mother bison and her youngster through an open field, attempting to separate them. The mother does her best to keep the wolves at bay, and she succeeds admirably. As the 2 flee away from the wolves and rejoin the herd where they are safe, the calf clings to its mother like glue. This wolf is attempting to attack this calf, but the calf fights back. They appear to be playing rather than fighting. When the mother bison rushes to the calf's assistance, the wolves attempt to snare the calf is unsuccessful. Number 4. Hyena hunting rhino. In this scene, hyenas are attempting to kill this rhino calf, but Mama intervenes. I'm guessing they sent in reinforcements because there are just 2 hyenas. The hyenas are still pursuing the rhino and her calf, but the mother remains vigilant and maintains a careful eye on the baby. The hyenas have little chance against the mother, but they can always get the calf. On the other hand, the risk of being stabbed by the rhino's horn is too great. One of these rhinos appears to be seriously injured, probably with a fractured leg, according to the hyenas. They are experts in spotting an animal's weak spot, so they give it a shot and begin biting the rhino's back. Even though there are two other rhinos around, neither of them bothers to help the injured rhino. Even though the hyenas are not aggressive, they are a nuisance to the injured rhino. They bite the rhino's back and cling to it, weakening and depleting the massive animal. These hyenas are bothering a healthy rhino, but the rhino seems unfazed, and the scavengers don't seem to gain much from this conflict. Number 3. Honey badger hunting snake. A courageous mole snake and a hungry honey badger are embroiled in a deadly battle for survival. Both creatures are aware of each other's weak point. The mole snake strikes several times, but where another animal might run off to find easier prey, this is a honey badger and nothing scares him. He keeps on coming. The snakes try to run, but once the honey badger has locked its target, it doesn't back down. Once the badger mobilizes the snake's jaws, it's game over. This honey badger goes as far as climbing up a tree to kill a snake. When the snake falls to the ground to escape, it takes seconds for the badger to go looking for it. You can see the honey badger chewing up the snake and enjoying every second of it. During this night hunt, a honey badger crosses paths with a puff adder, and it doesn't take long before the badger kills the snake and starts to eat it. But wait, the adder had time to bite the badger, so when the venom takes effect, it sends the badger into dreamland. No problem. When the badger wakes up, he continues to eat the snake. Talk about a wild and crazy animal. Number 2. Lion attacks and kills hyena. It's not nice when these lions assault a lone hyena. The hyena tries everything it can to flee, but it can't get away from a couple of male lions. The hyena made a huge mistake by going there, and it will most likely pay the price with its life. When lionesses are forced to fight hyenas, the battles are even, depending on the number of hyenas and lions participating. When a male lion appears, though, the hyenas lose their cool and fear the mighty king of the jungle, and the scavengers' lives are turned upside down. This male lion pursues and tackles a hyena. The hyena's days are numbered. A lone hyena is chased and killed by these two massive male lions. The lions are so much bigger than the hyena, so it has little chance of escaping alive unless a couple more members of the clan arrive right now to save it. A hyena has been trapped by a male lion who is holding it down and attempting to suffocate it. The hyena appears motionless, but you'd be motionless too if a 500-pound beast sat on top of you. I'm guessing the lion is content and doesn't want to move. Number 1. Wild dog versus crocodile. This is a crocodile that knows how to take care of itself. The crocodile emerges from the water and wanders nonchalantly towards a kill belonging to this group of wild dogs. And when the crocodile walks away with the kill in its mouth, the dogs exchange puzzled looks. These wild dogs approach two crocodiles, and after a few tentative advances from the dogs, one of the crocodiles turns around, which serves as a warning to the dogs. A crocodile emerges from the water and swims away, clutching a wild dog. Wild dogs are fearsome predators, and we frequently see them chasing down prey. The attitude of the wild dogs in this sequence fascinates me greatly. They appear to be quite concerned about their buddy, as evidenced by their body language. They're keeping an eye on the dog to see if it can break away. Many of these animals are great hunters, but my favorite has to be the snow leopard because of the risk it takes every time it must eat. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's our countdown of the 15 crazy animal hunting battles caught on camera. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.